everybody? Welcome to the channel. This is your boy Mars. Today I have a special video to show you guys. I have in the background, as you guys see, the Copo Camaro. This car is what we need. This is exactly what we need. This is the kind of drag car that we've been asking for the drag community. This has everything. It has the power, it has the setup, it has the looks, it has it all. And I, honestly, it was a grind to get the car, which I'm going to show you guys right now how to get the car, how to unlock it for the people that don't know. But man, I am super happy I have this car. And I have I have the original engine fully built to show you guys, and I have it with the 1700 horsepower also to show you guys from rear wheel drive and also all wheel drive. So it's going to be really neat. Everybody that is new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button, and man, this is going to be a really fun one. So I hope you guys like the video, and let's get right to it. So pretty much to get the car, guys, it was a grind. You had to go and start from the beginning, go to the rookie, then you have to beat this pro, and then you have to get to expert. Now once you beat the pro, you go to expert. You have to actually beat the first race that they give you, which is a race like right over here. Let's see if we can find it. So you're gonna get a race to do with the car there, and then you're going to, so it's not that one, it's going to be this car. So you're going to do this race. Once you're done doing this race and you complete it, you get to unlock the rest of the races. So now to get the straight to the Camaro, because that's exactly what I did, you just go right to the Camaro, which is this. It's called the upside inside or outside inside. And this is pretty simple. You just got to go to the forest edge and then race from the forest edge all the way to the Nexus speed trap. So it's very it's not that easy in the beginning, because I kept passing through the speed trap here and then it just didn't start. So once you click on it and you pass through this, you're going to pass through this very fast. As soon as the timer starts, that's how you know everything is going to start off. So what you do is you press a waypoint all the way to this one here, which is the Nexus, Horizon Nexus, and you have to race from here all the way to the Horizon Nexus, and that's how you unlock the car. So now the only way to get this car is to buy this. You got to get the Hot Wheels map, and that is the only way of getting the car. Don't know if you can actually purchase the vehicle by itself. I think you'll have to actually get this whole DLC map pack to be able to get the car. But the good thing is, once you get the car, you're able to just buy as many as you want. You can just buy, I got about 6 of them or something like that. You can just buy as many as you want and then just keep them all. So that is how to get the car. So now let's go to the drag tune. Let's do the drag tune on it and show you all that. So let's go and fast travel back to the ground. Let's go back to Mexico, guys, and then we're gonna start it off. Alrighty, guys, so now we are officially in the ground here, and I got the official Camaro. This is the one with the original engine by itself without fully building it. You get already 1100 horsepower, so super nice already from the back. Once you fully built it, you get almost 1500 horsepower. You get about 14.6 on the horsepower there, which is really nice. It traps good numbers. The hardest part about it all is having the wheelie bars in the back and then the massive wheels that you get on this car, which makes it pretty hard to tune in a sense. But it's just a really nice car, and I really honestly will love if Turn 10 can come out with a drag pack, something with similar cars like these. Will be really nice. So let's go, guys, to the upgrades. Let's go to the custom upgrades right in here. And let's go in here. So you have the original engine, which, as you guys know, gives you 1400 horsepower, 1000 foot-pounds of torque, weighs 2900 pounds. Then you get this monster truck engine, which gives you 1500 horsepower, and it weighs more. And then you get this massive 1700 horsepower with 1400 foot-pounds of torque. Still now weighs a little bit lower at 2900 pounds than this engine. But you get 1700 horsepower, and it traps really good numbers. This is a RTR killer. So for all you guys that keep on bringing out that RTR Mustang, this will destroy the RTR Mustang, and it actually will be a pretty good fun race between both of them, because if somebody has a better acceleration than you in an RTR, it will be a really nice close race. But yes, this will be a really competitive car finally to the RTR, which is really nice. Finally get some cars that are kind of competitive with each other. So to slap in this engine on there. So we're going to start off with the original engine fully built, 1400 horsepower, and of course leave it rear wheel drive. So we get these upgrades on there, and it is a supercharged engine. So it's supercharger, which is another trickery on there to tune the car, because supercharger you do get instant torque from it. But besides that, we're going to always go with the rally on the suspension. Very nice soft suspension. And then we're going to full weight reduct it and put the rest of the parts just to reduce more weight. Besides that, I got it here with the race clutch, and then I have it with the 6-speed. The reason why I have it with the 6-speed is so that you guys have more gears to actually just cruise around with the vehicle, bring it out on the highway and stuff like that. But vehicle originally comes with a 3-speed for the quarter mile. This is the original quarter mile vehicle, so it comes with a 3-speed. You can also pull away with a 4-speed on it. It's really neat with the sport speed, as you guys can see. It also reduces weight with the 4-speed, so you get an additional speed on there. But we're going to do a 6-speed for the video, so you guys can have more gears just to mess around with it and have fun with the car. Besides that, we're just going to put everything else race, and then we're going to go to the tires. So the car automatically comes with drag slicks. As you guys see, you can just tell by the sidewalls that these are drag slicks, so it comes automatically with the proper drag tires that we need. Please do not put these slicks tires, they're going to just spin your car out like crazy. Or these Hot Wheel stuff, do not put none of these, please do not. So that is it with that. Front tire width, you have real nice skinny tires, which always been recommended for drag cars, and I'm super happy that we have that. So we have super skinnies in the front, 190s, really nice. And I wish that we can just keep these wheels with the actual tire width, and then just be able to put them on different cars, man. Like, I don't understand why not. It's something so simple, like these wheels with these tires and these back tires, put them in muscle cars and put them in cars that are properly used for drag racing, and that's it. That is it. The wheelie bars, we can take them off or put them on, and so is with the parachute there. So I mean, that would be really nice. Nothing too crazy to do. And here we go, guys. So as a pro tip, don't always assume that the widest tire will always give you the best time. So that is my pro tip for you guys, especially the guys that watch my videos all the way through. If you're listening to right now, please listen to what I say. So always, the widest tires are not always what they seem to be. You won't always have the best amount of grip and stuff like that. So we're going to go with 395s for the video, of course. So massive back tires on there. Besides that, I did not change the wheels at all, left them alone. And then in the size of the wheels, also left that alone. And then the spacers, guys, no spacers at all. No need for spacers, even though it will look really nice. You know, you got the little aggressiveness towards the back there, but no need for spacers, no need for that. And then the only option you can actually get is to take off the spoiler. You can take off the spoiler there. Not a spoiler. Wow. The parachute. I said spoiler because we never had a parachute. So it's just like, so to take off the parachute there, that is the only option you actually have. So that is it. I actually wanted it to actually take off the wheelie bars instead of the parachute. That would have been better, but it is what it is. So that is it, guys. Let's go right to the tune. 40 in the front, 15 in the rear, 0.8 0 to 60, and then after that everything else is just failed, so don't worry about that. And here we go, guys, with the full tune. It's going to be 280, 430, 290, 210, 155, 115, and 0.90. So I got really gears, real smooth. You still have some more wiggle room here towards acceleration on this first gear. So that I'll leave that out for you guys. Besides that, zero everything out in 7, 65, 65, Then we have stiff in the front, soft in the rear. So it's a little bit different now. And reason is that wheelie bars. Those wheelie bars stop the car. It stops it from wheeling. So we want it to be stiff in the front. We don't want that front end to raise up so quickly. So we go stiff in the front and then soft in the rear so that that back end suspension drops down and then gives those wheelie bars the chance to leave the car a little bit on the ground there. So besides that, we're just going to have the vehicle race all the way up. And then we have, again, same style. We got stiff, 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 and then soft. So what initially does is the same exact concept as this, meaning you're going to have the stiffer in the front to contemplate with the back there, because all the power stays in the back, and with those massive tires, you're going to need it. Besides that, nothing with this or this, and 100 and 100. So that is it, guys. Let's bring it out to the half a mile. But remember, this is a quarter-mile car, but we're going to do half a mile because this is what Forza gave us. Instead of us getting a quarter mile as we should have, they decided on not giving us a quarter mile for this game and giving us a half a mile, which is also longer than a normal half a mile, but it is what it is, guys. Let's go real quick. Car is manual with clutch. Make sure to be only manual with clutch. It is the best way of doing it. Besides that, you're going to turn off all your settings. So let me show you guys really quick my personal settings. If you guys want the car to spin tires, you switch this to simulation. So make sure not to. Leave this alone. This does affect your car's performance. So please leave it alone as standard. Do not go to anything else but standard. That is the best key trick, whatever it is called, for you guys to have, and also be manual with clutch. Make sure to turn everything else off. So that is the best settings to have. So let's go now to the, looks like the sandstorm is down over there, and let's go over there real quick to the half a mile. By the way, the car sounds really nice. It really sounds really nice. It just sounds like a LS engine. It's probably like an LSX engine or something rather. So it just sounds what it should sound. Besides that, as you can tell, the car has no mirrors, no little mirrors on the side. That does reduce some drag on there. So anything to take away the drag, or with the wind, you just take off those mirrors. No need for it. This thing is going to go in a straight line. So to launch it, very, very easy. All you do is press A and gas, and then wait for it to drop down. We have 25 pounds of boost. Torque is 647. And all you gotta do is let go of A, and there you go. You get a small wheelie in the front there, but besides that, you kind of don't want it to wheelie so much because you do have those wheelie bars on there. So boom, real nice 220 trap speed with it having 1400 horsepower. So it's nice. This is a real smooth tune for everyone to use. Remember, I make tunes for everybody to use, no matter what age, and who is a beginner and who is not. So that's why I do what I do. So let's go now to the big boys. Let's go to the big horsepower now. So let's go over here, show you guys the full build on it with the big boy horsepower. So it's going to be pretty quick and easy because it's kind of about the same. So I have different tunes, and we're just going to fast forward here. Let's go to the vehicles, and let's go first to the rear wheel drive. So this is the 1700 horsepower rear wheel drive one, which most of you guys are going to use because you guys want to keep the car original, you know what I'm saying, as in being rear wheel drive. Now let's go over here, and of course we got 1700 horsepower, guys. 29 on that weight, and big boy tires all the way around. Left it with the original paint job, and I got it, as you guys see, it's rear wheel drive. Besides that, you can't do nothing to the engine, and the build is exactly the same with full weight reduction, rally on that suspension, and then with the gearing, we're doing 6-speed as well with the gearing. So make sure to go 6-speed as well, because we're just using this car to do anything you want. You can go around, drive anywhere you want, and of course make sure to leave the stock tires. Those are the proper drag tires, and 395s in the rear. So that is it. If you guys want to take off the parachute, go ahead, man. Do what you guys please. 15 tire pressure. Here we go. 3, then 430, 240, 170, 120, 0.90, and 0.70. Then we go zero everything out in 7, 65, 65, and then soft in the back, and then a little bit soft in the front there. We got that 463 there, or you guys can just do 460. It'll still do the same. And the vehicle raised all the way up. And then we got 12, 12, 2 and 2. Nothing with this or this, and 100 and 100. So that is it with this build. Now we got a little bit more power and torque, and then we're just gonna go back, give it a little bit more wiggle room with the suspension. As you guys saw, it's a little bit softer now, so all that power can distribute very, very smoothly. So let's go now to the half a mile with it as well. And there we go, guys. Some more Copos out here. Everybody loves this thing, and I really enjoy driving this car. So e-brake and gas to launch it. Now we're at 4 pounds, but the torque is 851. And then all you got to do is let go of that, and there you go. So make sure to also get the tires hot on this car. Make sure to get them tires hot, because that first gear is super short, but you get really nice 232, 233. I've done a 233 clock speed number there with it being rear-wheel drive. So that is it with that. And now let's bring out it all-wheel drive now for the drag strip itself. So now for the event, as you guys see, that festival drag strip, now we're going to bring out the all-wheel drive one. So giving you guys all the tunes, every single thing, how to get the car. So yeah, man, if you guys are new, like always, please hit that subscribe. I put a lot of effort in showing you every single thing that I possibly can. So let's go in here. So this is going to be an all-wheel drive that you guys can bring out to the street. So this all-wheel drive, the first tune is going to be all-wheel drive. You guys can bring it out to the street, and then pretty much do whatever you guys want with it. You know, you can just go out here and then race whoever out in the street, and it's just real simple. E-brake and gas. The torque is going to be 851 on that torque, and all you got to do is let go of the e-brake, and there you go. That is it. So it's real smooth on the gears. That first gear is still pretty short, but then you have it at a clock out there at 231 with it. So it still does pretty good all-wheel drive. And then remember, this is for the street, so you guys can bring it out anywhere you want in the street. But then I also have a specific tune for the drag strip event. So I have it also for the drag strip event. With the build, let me guys show you guys the build. You guys won't go crazy on why didn't I show you the build. The build is exactly the same. All it is just all-wheel drive with the back tires being wide. So let's go up here and then go down here. And then as you guys see, now we're just all-wheel drive. Now we weigh a little bit more being all-wheel drive, but you know, it is what it is. And everything else is exactly the same. The suspension, all that good stuff. The only couple things that might change is the gears. I think we're running 7 speeds now, because there's no 6-speed option. So I got 7 speeds on there. And besides that, everything else is just exactly the same. So we're going to go to the tires. Of course, we've got the stock tires on there. And then on the back, we got the full width in the back, and then no width in the front. So don't need for the width in the front. Those back tires are doing its job there. So that is it. Let's go right to the tune. 1515. There we got 220, 340. Then we got 240, 170, 125.95, and that is it. Zero everything out in 7, and then 1 and 1. 8, 10. So max it all out in the front, just drop it all the way in the rear, raise the vehicle all the way, slam it all the way in the rear. Then we got 15, 15, 1 and 1. Nothing with this or this, and 100, 0, 100, 0, and 60. So that is it. 60 is there. Any higher than that, it'll just make that 0 to 60 a lot higher. No need for that. And besides that, so now let's just load up right here, right now, the other engine, which is going to be the track one. This one does 12 seconds. Let's go over here really quick. 12-second drag one. This one does really nice 12 seconds, which I'm going to show you guys in the videos, of course. So let's load up the purpose build one for the drag strip itself. So let's go outside really quickly, and then it's going to be nice. It's going to be nice. So I'm going to show you guys also how to drive it. and also the tune. Let's go here real quick. Let me show you guys the tune. The build's exactly the same as the street one, so it's the same thing. Don't worry about the build. Here is the tune 1515. Now we got a super short first gear. So we got 220, 580, 280, 210, 150, 115.95. So it's a 5-speed there to do that whole half a mile. But you got that first gear super short. And then we got everything zeroed out at 7, 1 and 1. The same exact styling as the street one. Same exact thing as the street. That, and that. So all of it is the same. It's just the gearing for that changes. That is pretty much it. So let's go outside now. Take it to the track specifically and show you guys the configuration that I use, which is configuration 9. So let's go real quick and show you guys configuration 9 for the drag strip. For all you guys that do drag times and want to get some pretty cool numbers, go in here, let's go solo, let's go there, and let's pick the cars. So there we go. Alrighty, so here we are at the drag strip itself. So first things first, you go to difficulty, you go to controller, and you go to layout 9. So you guys got to practice on layout 9. It changes your buttons. Your gas now is A, and then you shift with the back paddles. So it's a little different, but it does really good numbers. So what this initially does, you can shift from first to second gear without pressing down the clutch. So it's a real nice cool trick. We call it the ACS, ACR, whatever it is. We call it some letters. But it's that configuration 9. And now we're just going to pretty much start off the car. I have A pressed all the way down. As soon as the vehicle moves forward, I shift to the second without pressing down the clutch. And then I press the clutch for the rest of the gears. So that is it. Very easy. Once the vehicle moves forward just a slight bit, about a car or so, then you shift it to second gear without pressing down the clutch, and this thing should do about a 12.5. 12.5 was the fastest I've done, but it is a consistent 12-second car, which brings it up to the bracket of all those other vehicles that are also in the 12 seconds. So that's super nice, that this thing here is moving like some of the cars that weigh even lower than this does. So there you go. We're just gonna do one more pass, and that'll sum up the video, man. I hope you guys liked the video, and this was a really good one. Sorry, I had a cough. A really good one, and yeah, I hope you guys like it. Subscribe, enjoy, and I will see all you guys around with another drag tune video. Peace out, everybody. Bye now.